Now, being of Mediterranean blood, I have eaten a ton of hummus over the years, and I can tell you, not all hummus is created equal. I'm Susie with themediterraneandish.com. I want to show you the best recipe for how to make hummus. We're talking creamy, smooth, really hearty hummus, the best you can ever have. And I have just a few tricks to show you for how to make hummus, so let's get to it. So the star ingredient for hummus is, of course, chickpeas. Now, the first trick is, if you can, make your chickpeas from scratch. That requires soaking the chickpeas overnight and then cooking them for a couple of hours or so. Now, the second trick would be that you would peel the chickpeas, and it's really actually simple once you add a little bit of hot water. If you're gonna use canned chickpeas, that's okay. Add some hot water to it and some baking soda, and that allows you to quickly and easily remove the skins from the chickpeas. So that is the first step. No skin on the chickpeas, y'all, if you want your hummus to be smooth, okay? So that's it. We are going to add our chickpeas into our food processor. And then I have some minced garlic. You're gonna use about 1 or 2 garlic cloves minced. First, you're going to run your processor until you achieve a very powdery smooth, basically chickpea powder. That's the tip number 2 for your smooth hummus. So let's get to that. Okay, let's check into it. That looks pretty good and soft. There are no chunks, so that's what I'm looking for here. Now that we have our soft, smooth chickpea mixture, we're gonna add to it some ice, which is a trick I learned from my mother-in-law, who makes the best hummus ever. Now, the ice will make it a little bit fluffy and will add to that creaminess. And then, of course, we're gonna add tahini, which is an essential ingredient in any hummus recipe. Tahini is your sesame paste, adds a lot of depth, really, really tasty, and complements our chickpeas, of course. Then we're gonna add some salt and some citrus right into the food processor as it's running, and we'll let that all mix until we have our creamy hummus. Okay, we're gonna check to see if it's smooth enough for my husband's taste. So here we go. This is looking pretty good. If at this point, you guys, you find that your hummus is not smooth enough or too thick, basically, you can just add a little bit of hot water as the food processor is going very tiny bit at a time to help that texture continue to smooth. Now, all that is left to do is plate our creamy hummus and have a little party. I have a couple of things to add to it that are just kind of final finishing touches. See how smooth it is? Woohoo! Yay for smooth hummus. Well, the way I grew up, we like to make a little pit right in the middle of our smooth, creamy hummus, and we add great extra virgin olive oil to it, and it's just the best ever. So I'm making my pit, y'all. You can do whatever you like, though. Okay, I'm using my early harvest Greek extra virgin olive oil, the best finishing olive oil there is. You can find it on the mediterraneandish.com shop, and a generous drizzle. Then the final touch is just a dash of sumac. Looks pretty, adds a little bit of earthiness. And this is how you hummus. Grab the full recipe for how to make hummus on the mediterraneandish.com.